Hello, so welcome to this very special episode of Calm Birth School TV. And we are going to mix it up a little bit today because normally I do all of the interviewing, but we have a very special guest joining us. You may have heard of her. Her name is Nissa, and she is the Hypnobirthing midwife. And I am really, really super excited to say that she is joining the Calm Birth School family.
Hello!
Hi, my lovely. Not only is she going to be supporting Calm Birth School students online, but she is our first lady on the ground. So for all of you lovely peeps in London that are looking to go to Calm Birth School classes with somebody in person, Nissa's going to be the lady to go to. So this is just super, it's just a massively super exciting, can't say super anymore, development for the Calm Birth School. So yeah.
You're meant to be calming me and I'm getting more excited. And we all know, you don't want to get me too excited because I'll literally explode. So
we need to do some Calm Birth School breathing.
I'm doing the breathing. Oh, yes. Hello. Yeah. Hi, Susie. So good to be here. I can't express how happy I am. And I've been singing all week and just delighted, really delighted about what we're doing. It's brilliant.
Do you want to tell everybody what your background is and how you got into midwifery and now are branching out into hypnobirthing?
Well, we might be here for hours, so I'll try and trim it down to about a minute or two. Hello. So like a lot of hypnobirthing teachers and midwives, it came from the birth of my daughter. So she was born in 2008. At the time, I was doing something completely different. I worked for a charity, planning to travel the world. Oh no, I'm going to have a baby, actually. So, but best thing that ever happened to me, absolutely. She was born at home in the living room next door, just over there. And it changed my life, it changed my world. I started reading amazing stuff. I read Mary Mungan's book. I went, oh my God, okay, I'm going to do this. So did I hypnobirth her? I don't know. I did some of the breathing. I was very relaxed. Yeah, we could say yeah, definitely. And then when she was about 1, I thought, all right, I'm going to completely change my life and become a midwife. So I started training to be a midwife at King's. I finished that in 2013. So I've been a midwife for about 3 years. I work at the moment as a caseload midwife. So I work at St Thomas's. I look after my women from beginning. I book them at 10 weeks, hopefully around 10 weeks. I see them all the way through their pregnancy. It's amazing. We have that relationship, that continuity. And then if I'm the one on call, I'll be at their birth. It's either home birth, it might be hospital birth. I do all the births. Elective cesareans, I'm there. I love all the births. Amazing. And then I see them after. So I'm really privileged to get to do that. And what else do I do? And then because hypnobirthing for me is about empowerment, amazing births, no matter how you birth. So I decided to train, and I trained must be a couple of years ago, and I've been doing that for about a year and a half, and it's grown, and it's now quite big. So I'm actually going to have to reduce my midwifery hours. But that's me. And quite excited.
What is it? Because what is it about hypnobirthing that you love so much?
Wow. Okay. Again, that's a big question, isn't it? It's about power and it's about positive. So it's not so much mode of birth. It's nothing to do with that, actually. It's really about your mindset. So I think it's an amazing way to start off your relationship with your child. And to it's like an entry point into motherhood. So we all want to start motherhood in a positive way. And there's many challenges of motherhood. In fact, my child is actually sick in the living room at the moment, but she's fine. But it's such an amazing start to the relationship in so many ways. And and you get to realise how amazing you are and what your body can do, and the brilliant relationship with whoever's going to be there for the birth, you know, your partner, your mum, that it kind of makes this incredible, powerful bond. No matter what happens in your life, it's so many levels, really.
What do you think? Obviously, you've seen a hell of a lot of births.
Yeah.
What do you think are the key differences between the women who do the type of preparation that we promote at the Calm Birth School versus those who don't, from a midwifery perspective?
Yeah, I think it is significant. I think it's very significant. I think you can have a very positive birth anyway, of course. You know, I wouldn't deny that. But I think with hypnobirthing, the Calm Birth School way, you're actually opting in. You're saying, look, I can take charge of this. I know what I want. I want it to be positive. So I'm going to make, you know, steps towards that, and I'm going to put myself mentally and physically in the right place to be able to allow that to happen. And I think that active preparation, it sets you apart, honestly. And I love the NCT. I think the NCT are brilliant. They do great work. But with hypnobirthing, it's more practical. It's really practical. The name, you know, doesn't tell exactly what you get, really. And it's pretty big, I would say.
So, what attracted you to the Calm Birth School?
Well, Susie, I've got to start. It's you, Susie, isn't it? A little bit. Yeah, I love the Calm Birth School philosophy. I really do. So I read a lot of books in my time. Obviously, as a midwife, I've read all the textbooks. I've read all the great names, Michelle O'Donnell. I've read, you know, Sheila Kitzinger, Ina May. I could go on forever. And I've read the really good hypnobirthing books, and there is lots out there. You know, Murray Mungan. I love Maggie Howe's Effective Birth Preparation. I think the thing with the Calm Birth School is it speaks to me. So I'm a 30-something lady living in a city. I'm quite reasonably career focused. You know, I'm motivated, I'm excited, and it's Susie's voice, but the Calm Birth School voice talks to me, and it resonates, you know, and I can relate. And I think my clients, a lot of them are quite similar to me, actually. So it really works in that way, because you feel like you're having a relationship with the literature, you know, and I think that's really important. It's real, whereas sometimes it can be a bit, you know, it's maybe written in the 60s, 70s, 80s. It's just a different thing, isn't it? So it's good. It's great. Great.
It's really, I think, from my perspective, to have you not only doing in-person classes, so this is starting up your group classes in April, is that right?
That's it, yeah. So that will be over. I'm an East London mama, so I'm East, you know. I'm further than Hackney. I'm all the way past Stratford. I'm in Leighton, so yeah, I'll be doing my group classes there. You've got
group classes starting in April, but also we'll see private classes around London. So please feel free to get in touch with her. But what's so exciting for me is, obviously, I love the Calm Birth School course, and we've had over 3,000 women go through the free classes, nearly 400 people go through the paid-for classes, and we get amazingly positive birth stories all of the time from women that feel empowered and strong and like superwomen, and very much like you said, whether they've had a physiological vaginal birth or whether they've needed assistance, that sense of power still stays with them, which is so important to me. What's exciting about you joining the team is the fact that I feel that all of the information shared, we are going to be able to go even deeper with that theoretical and clinical perspective and experience that you have. And I just think that's going to be invaluable to my women that are birthing in South Africa as much as the women that are going to be birthing in Leighton with you.
Absolutely, and I'm delighted to be able to contribute that, like, really. And yeah, exactly like you said. So I am a midwife, and absolutely I've been at hundreds of births, so I do have that hands-on experience, and also the theory, the textbook, the university. So to be able to give that as well to the Calm Birth School ladies, that's really exciting to me. And I'm really up to date with research. I love reading, Sarah Wickham, she's amazing. She's always posting brilliant things. I love to read my aims. I'm into my guidelines. I'm a very safe practitioner. So to be able to give that as well, it is, I think, like you said, it's an extra layer. So it's a good meeting. I think it's going to be great. So I'm going to be saying hi on the Facebook groups and definitely supporting the ladies, and it's exciting. How are you feeling about it, Susie? Coming together, it's a slightly new thing. We're going to see how we go.
Oh, do you know what? I think this feels like a really natural progression. Unfortunately, I used to love teaching face-to-face, but with my family dynamics, and another baby in the oven here.
Congratulations.
It's not an option. And, my vision for the Calm Birth School is to reach as many women globally as possible with this positive birthing message. So the fact that we now have you and potentially another instructor who's going to be working a little bit further up the country,
amazing,
shortly starting, that vision is coming true. So it just feels incredibly, it's going to be great for the students, and obviously great for me, just to be able to strengthen the team with more knowledge, more expertise, and more invaluable insights. So bring it on.
Oh yeah, coming back to what you said about the global reach, so what you do I think is amazing, because there are so many women out there who wouldn't be able to find a practitioner, who maybe can't afford to pay for a course. It can be expensive. So I think that's amazing. And my previous work was in development, so working with women in and people in developing countries. So I think there's a good link there, and I'm excited to see where that could go in the future as well. So. Yeah.
And I should also say, with the new Calm Birth School Book of Hope, which is the profits are going to be supporting Women and Children First, as well as Pandas Foundation. Women and Children First really appealed to me because of the work they do in Africa and in Asia, helping to prevent preventable deaths for mothers and children during pregnancy and childbirth. And it's such an amazing charity, and obviously I know your background with development and your own personal vision to be able to get out there and make a difference in developing countries. I just think it's a really beautiful fit. And I should say, take this opportunity to take the Calm Birth School Book of Hope. I am looking for as many contributions from mothers who have a story, a poem, a joke, some artwork, anything that I can include in this book that can be a really great gift, I think, particularly for first-time mothers or mothers that have been feeling a little bit down or in the hole. This Book of Hope is supposed to be a source of inspiration, and all of the profits for that book will be going to Pandas Foundation and Women and Children First. So we just want to do really good things, and you guys are all part of that.
Isn't that an amazing thread as well, to be able to contribute to that, but then that to go back to women. We've all been there. We've all had moments where, it's hard. It's really hard sometimes. And then the profits to then go back. It's like an amazing loop.
Yes.
Positive power.
Yeah.
I feel really privileged to be able to be part of that. And I absolutely encourage women to jump on board and get stuck in. So exciting.
Yeah.
Ah, brilliant.
So, my lovely, have we got everything?
I think we're good. I mean, my key message, I'm obviously very excited, but apart from that, really, really good. Really looking forward to meeting the Calm Birth School ladies in the Facebook group, and absolutely sharing with my private clients as well. Yeah, can't wait. Can I get stuck in? Yeah, definitely.
All right, my darling. Well, thank you so much. If you want to get hold of Nissa, you can reach her on, what's your email address? What's the best email address?
Get me on my email. My best email is Nissa, which is NISSA, at thehypnobirthingmidwife.co. It's just .co. No com or co.uk. I know it's confusing. We're being terribly modern. Yes, or you can get, that's the best place to find me, definitely.
Yeah, and if all else fails, you will also be able to hit her up in the Calm Birth School.
I'll be all over everything.
Community group on Facebook, which is the group for our free clients. So, my lovelies, thanks so much, and until the next time.
Bye, everybody.